We're calling our mission Inspiration 4. It's the first all-civilian mission to space. And given that significance of that first, we're trying to be incredibly thoughtful about the people that are going to join us and represent us on this mission as part of the crew, as well as the organizations that we want to benefit from this effort, which is why we selected St. Jude Children's Research Hospital to be the charitable beneficiary of Inspiration 4.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They're pioneers.
I mean, is it real yet?
It is real. I think it's sunk in, but I think if you had asked us a couple months ago, none of us would have thought we'd be here.
None of whom are professional astronauts.
38-year-old Commander Jared Isaacman, the billionaire with the dream.
Each seat will represent a human virtue.
And the best part of the story, Tom, continues to be the fact that it's a fundraiser for St. Jude's.
I absolutely love to travel. I think I kind of feel most alive when I'm traveling, especially in a different country and a different culture. I've been to 5 continents. I was hoping to see all the continents before I reached age 30. I did not think space would be added to that list. For about a month and a half, I couldn't tell anybody the biggest news of my life that I was going to space, and it was just such a big thing to wrap my head around. And I mean, I talked my brother's ear off.
When Haley called me and told me the news, it was a complete shock to me. You know, I was like, Haley going to space? Like, never in 1,000 years would I have thought that.
I went to NASA right before I was diagnosed and got to see where the astronauts trained, and of course wanted to be an astronaut after that. Who doesn't?
My sister, you know, she was a kid. She, of course, was into space. Every kid's into space, right? We had this picture of us. We're both wearing little astronaut helmets. The trip to NASA was pretty special. That got me really into space, and that's kind of what I want to do ever since I was 5, was be an aerospace engineer.
Never really thought being an astronaut would be possible because I have a metal joint, and I'm not physically perfect like it's historically been. So I had osteosarcoma of my left femur.
I remember when my sister got diagnosed with cancer, and I remember my parents freaking out. So I was never scared. I was 7 years old, so I didn't know to be scared. I don't think I really realized how perilous her situation was, but it's probably best that I didn't.
When I heard that I had cancer, that's when I kind of realized that, I mean, the dreams I didn't even know I had were coming to a halt. Well, that's what it felt like when I first heard the news. And really it wasn't until I walked in the doors of St. Jude that I felt like I was gonna be okay and I was gonna have a future. And then I really started thinking about my future and things that I wanted to achieve.
Give us the moment when you got the call, and of all the people on the planet Earth, you were one of the ones selected.
It came out of the blue. I knew that St. Jude wanted to talk to me about an opportunity. I had no idea it would be this. And basically, they just asked if I wanted to go to space. And immediately I said, yes, put my name down. Jared is incredible. He is the most down-to-earth, kind, and thoughtful person. I mean, of course, he couldn't be more generous. He's giving St. Jude the largest donation they've ever received, and he is giving so much of his time trying to tell the world about this mission and how it's going to benefit St. Jude.
In my conversations with Haley, the experiences she had as a patient and what she's doing now in the fight, what St. Jude did for her saved her life and gave her great purpose in life as well. And that's not possible without a lot of donors that are out there.
This mission is also giving back to St. Jude, right? Can you explain how?
We are aiming to raise $200 million for St. Jude, which is incredible because patients treated at St. Jude never receive a bill.
Well, if St. Jude didn't exist, it probably would have bankrupted my parents. And that would have changed my life forever. It really gave me and my family our lives back together. It's like we didn't have to worry about the cost. It's like an extra burden on families, and that we didn't have that, which is very fortunate.
When the opportunity presents itself to lead the first civilian mission to space, the world has to benefit in an extraordinary way, because benefiting an organization like St. Jude that gives others the opportunity to grow up and enjoy some of those, great challenges in life is paramount.
You're gonna learn about all things space this week.
It's showing people in the world that you don't have to be physically perfect to go to space. Kids who go to St. Jude, they can look and be like, look, I might have cancer now, but in the future, I'm gonna be able to do whatever I want. And I think that's the real mission of Inspiration 4. And that's the beauty of the mission.
You make a great astronaut.
People of the world will get to see this person who had childhood cancer is now cured, but she's living her life, and we need to try to make sure that more kids get to do that.
When the hatch closes and the 4 of us are in the capsule by ourselves, I think I'm just gonna be feeling a bunch of gratitude that I'm sitting in that seat, that for whatever reason I got picked for this, and that I'm getting to represent all these kids, other survivors, kids going through the trenches, going through treatment, and then the kids that aren't with us. I'm representing all of these kids, and it's a huge honor.